Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Konzi Meklet. I'm a swing trader, and today this will be my first market analysis. I'm a little nervous but more excited. Um, so today is Monday. I'm gonna be doing this analysis today, Monday, February. What date is it? Well, I put the date somewhere there. Date Monday. I personally don't look for trades on Monday unless it's like a setup that I was just waiting for and it happens to play on a Monday. I don't look for trading setups on Monday because you can't always trust what happens on a Monday. Mondays we take you with a little grain of salt. All right, so let's go to my charts. Let's see what's happening, and let's
Hi
see.
guys, welcome to my charts. My name is Kwanzu Immaculate. Uh, Usually, when I'm doing my analysis, I'll start with the DXY because, as you know, the DXY is the mother of all majors. But no, whatever the DXY is doing, all majors eventually follow suit. But we won't be doing that today. So we go straight to the Euro USD. And either way, the Euro is like the Euro USD is the inverse of the dollar index. So it's just the same thing. Yeah, so as a trader, I start on the monthly. The monthly is where I look for the general direction of the market, right? Um, yes, and I also look out for candlestick patterns. I know as you've learned about candlestick patterns, but I only use candlestick patterns on the monthly, right? Because I feel like that is the only place I can trust a candlestick pattern. But on the lower time frames or other time frames, candlestick patterns. Yeah. Every close of the monthly candle is very significant to uh market movement of the next month, right? It's very important to always check how the monthly candle closed. Yeah, it tells a lot about the next month. So in the monthly, general direction, long-term direction, my any important any important candlestick pattern, and also we can try plot key levels. Although I prefer to plot my key levels on the weekly because sometimes uh, they are key levels you can miss out on, or rather the precision if you just use the month rather than if you just use the week. Okay, so looking at the month, we hit a beautiful range right over here. Long, long range right over here. We broke out, and I just think that we are coming back to retest it. Okay, so this level here is going to determine exactly what happens to the euro um, in the coming few months, or rather in the coming weeks. If it holds and we push all the way back, this is a black line right here. If you don't know what a black line is, and we hold all the way back, we will have nothing stopping us to on our way to parity, Euro USD. But yeah, but should the euro push through that level, we will officially be in a capsule, and that will mean we'll be going all the way to touch the base of the capsule, right? A capsule is a previous area of range, yes, or a previous range area. I think it's a thing, a previous area of range. When the market pulls back into a previous area of range, it not always, but most likely, touch often must go and touch either the upper base or the lower base of the range. They are the base of the range. So that now that we know that the monthly, just by retesting that particular level, we can go to the week. Now, the week now is where I draw my key levels. Key levels are like traffic lights, the greens and the red, the gold stop, cautious about this particular zone or area. Let me adjust this black one a little bit. Yeah, yeah. About this, about a given area, if you do not know how to draw your key levels, you will most likely always get the wrong readings on your market analysis. Okay, key levels are important than trend lines because the market will always bash through a trend line just to go and respect a key level. Okay, they also key levels tell us where when the market is ready to move, where to stay away from the market, where to enter, and where to exit the market. Yeah, it's kind of the green go and the red stop, and the yellow prepare. What is it called? So please make sure you know how to draw your key levels. If you don't know how to draw your key levels, especially on the weekly, it doesn't matter if you are a scalper, day trader, whatever your trading strategy is, market direction is key to every trader. Whether you trade on the 1 minute or the day on the weekly, market direction is key, always. So please make sure you know how to draw your key levels. And not just how to know how to draw, but how to draw them in the right places. Yeah. Because if I move this particular key level right here, when I start analyzing my market, I'll have different. Well, if I move this key level to a different place, like right here, it looks like a viable place, a viable key area, right? Doesn't it? It actually is an important area. It's a black line. Yeah. If my key level were here, I will get a whole different reading from it. Right? Yes, I'll get a whole different reading from it. So putting it in the right place, knowing how to draw key levels in the right places is crucial. If you don't know how to do it, please, I don't know. You can reach out to me, pick my brains. I charge, by the way. Don't even do it. Don't even think about it. I think I'm gonna leave my email in the description box below if you don't know how to do regular goals. Or rather, if you just don't know how to do the market analysis, plus execution, like the entire whole thing, you can DM me if you want to. I teach, actually. There's the thing I teach, and I charge. Okay. This is also a key level. I don't know why I have it here in black. Probably I was just lazy. It's also a key level right here. I don't know why I have it in black. We kind of have a double bottom situation on the weekly on the Euro USD. That means there's a higher possibility that the USD might bash through that key level and go back into the range. But yes, either way, we still wait for this level to decide. Whatever happens here, it's going to decide if you're going all the way to parity or if you still have to, maybe if you still have to, go bullish in the Euro USD, right? So I think we're done there on the day. Yeah, we're right here on the day. So we're kind of in like a mini range type of a thing. So whatever happens, the sun should be right here. I don't know. So whatever happens here would say, will decide where we go from here. If we break this, retest it and hold. But if we come all the way here, break this black line, a black line is so a market moves between levels, from level to level, right? But in the middle of that level, there's always a black line or black lines. There can be one or two, mostly one. But recently I found that you can have two. One, two, mostly one or two. Okay. Where Market doesn't just move like that. It we flow, we pull back, we flow, we pull back. So these black lines are literally the areas where the market reacts before it can continue toward its target. Right. So we have something like so I use these areas first for, let's say, profit targets, or for me, I use them to add entries to an existing trade. Yeah, like for example, where let me show you an example of a black line right here. You tell this is a good example of a black line right over here. Yep, right over here. So here, if you are trading this market as a swing trader, you will know that when we break the market, when we break that whatever level that is, a first level target will be right here, and our reaction to the market will come exactly add on to trade. We use black lines as areas to profit target, and as for me, areas to add entries to an existing trade. So for EUR/USD, this particular level is going to decide where we go next. If we break it here, all the way back to that black line for profit target, if it holds and we break this particular black line in this next level, then there will be nothing stopping us to heading to parity. So guys, next let us look at the AUD USD, the Australian dollar. From the month, you can see we broke out of this particular level, key level right here. This massive range you head over here, and we're just coming back to retest. Now, this particular level will determine whether we continue going back up or we bounce off and head on to next level target. Right? So remember, always draw your key levels properly. That way you can always tell, you can always have a proper market analysis, or rather a proper market projection. Right? Because if I had my key level right over here, yeah, I'll just think, well, you're just still within the fast zone. But once it's in the right place, it's easy to tell where the market is moving, the way it's moving. So we're having a retest here, but this is quite a very bullish month. So and on the weekly, we can see right here that we have a double bottom in the weekly. So the possibility of the EUR/USD bashing, or rather still being bullish this month is very likely. But either way, we wait for this particular level to see what happens. It's not supposed to be here. Yes, to see what happens, right? We break out of this level, we retest and hold. Next level target will be our black line right here. Yes, a black line. Right over there. And guys, remember, always know how to draw your key levels and always know how to draw your black lines, because it will tell you where the market is likely to react at and where you can either take your profits or add entries to your existing trade. At the end of the day, your success in forex trading depends on your ability to optimize your winners. And one of the ways you can optimize your winners is adding onto your existing trades, right? Yeah. So that's it. This level determines we bash out of it, next level target right here. If we successfully reject this area and we come break, or invalidate this double bottom right here, and then we will fall all the way to our next level targets down there. So let's see what next. Let's look at GBP USD, the pound. So this is weekly, remember? Your levels must be in place, as you can see. Let's first go to the monthly. Yeah, so we've been this level for a while now. We came right here, reacted to the black line, touched the upper part of the level, fell all the way back down, had like massive rejection, back to the black line, and now this black line will determine whether we come all the way right here at least to our 100% retracement, or we break and go all the way up. But as for me, on the pound, I'm anticipating the break of the counter trend line to at least come here and make a double bottom, at least before anything can happen. But either way, this particular label will tell us what happens next. So at the moment, swing traders, we're just watching. Next, gold. Guys, gold has been bullish for quite a while, trending perfectly. And I'm sure people have made quite a lot of money with gold. But I'm starting to think you're approaching exhaustion. So if you are at this particular point, if as swing traders, if you are in a trade and you've been holding, hold cautiously. But if you're not yet, in the gold trade, just stay watching. At least let us wait for it to give us some confluence for entry, whether it's going bullish or bearish. Bearish. But I personally think we're approaching exhaustion. But what I think doesn't matter. We wait for technicals to tell us what to do. So at the moment, gold, we stay watching. But for scalpers and day traders, of course, you can look for your opportunities, whichever way you guys do. BTC USD. What did I just do? Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin. On the monthly, we've been quite bearish, but you can see massive rejection from that particular area. When you go on the weekly, you can see we have a very strong double top. And this particular level, this key level right here is going to decide whether we push back up or we fall to where? Maybe somewhere right here, to a weekly fib. Maybe somewhere right here. Yeah. So on the daily, this particular black line, again, guys, black lines are really important just as much as key levels are. Always draw your black line. Black lines are like, what? They're like key levels in your day. Yeah, they may not hold as much as a weekly key level, but for sure the market reacts around it. That's why it's very important to remember to plot your black lines. So for Bitcoin, this black line has been holding this dear market very dearly. So from here, the trend line is not perfectly drawn. Easy. So So you can see we broke this straight line, but this black line has been holding this market. This is why I usually tell people that key levels are more important than trend lines, because the market will always bash through your key levels, through your trend lines, just to go and respect your key levels, right? So we broke this trend line, but we've been holding on to this black line right here. So whatever happens between this level and this level will determine the fate of Bitcoin. Bitcoin people, Bitcoin millionaires. Uh, yeah, I think that's it, guys. Maybe the next time we can look at is US30, just a little touch up. Still the same thing. Double top holding right here. This key level is holding on to. I mean, the Dow is holding on to this key level. It's day alive. Yeah, if you manage to hold, well and good. Can break here and go all the way up, or this level can we can break through here and collapse to here and eventually to here. So as swing traders, personally, I'm not in any particular trade. I'm just standing on the sidelines watching, waiting for things to align for me. But if you are a scalper and a day trader, you will most likely find your short-term opportunities to trade in this particular market. And this is why, guys, I trade the synthetics market. When the market looks like this for me and nothing is moving, I don't force trades out of the market. I just cross over to the synthetics market and look for opportunities to trade. Same principles of top-down analysis, price action, my strategy, and still works for me sometimes. Now sometimes like it works for me. Sometimes, sometimes. Yeah. So guys, that's it. I'll leave my email in the description box. If you want to ask a question or pick my brain, please feel free to do so.